Hello, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel Talk Story with Nivee. So I'm back with my very first video and the topic of this video is very close to my heart. The topic of today is my first solo travel. Why I said that this topic is really close to my heart and why I chose this topic as the very first video, because whatever I am as a person, somewhere down the line solo travel has made me more independent and more confident person in life. It has helped me in talking to strangers and interacting with strangers effectively, and it has made me realize a lot of things. It has created a passion inside me for a lot of things which I thought it never existed. In today's video, we are going to be talking about why solo travel, what made me do that, what was the reason behind it, and the reason can vary from person to person. Where did I go and how did I go? How was my experience for the first time when I'm traveling completely alone? And lastly, I'm going to be giving you some suggestions which I feel that it might be helpful to you if you're traveling for the first time solo or you're planning to do so in near future. So let's get started. Why solo travel in the first place when you have friends with you, when you're a social person? My reason was that I was going through a very low phase in my life. I had a lot of friends in the city, but those people were not my very close friends. I was not doing well professionally in my career and I had a massive heartbreak. मेरे solo travel करने का reason सिर्फ और सिर्फ self healing was the purpose, so that I get away from that city, I get some fresh air. I did not want to be around people, around friends, because मुझे बातें नहीं करनी, मुझे उस topic पे बात नहीं करनी. So I wanted a break from my regular monotonous life. But there are many people around me जिनके reasons completely different हो सकते हैं. Friends के साथ plan नहीं बन पाता, cancel हो जाते हैं plans. हर किसी का अपना reason होता है. मेरा reason to motivate me to step out of that city alone and start solo traveling was completely because I wanted to avoid the people in my life. I did not want interactions, same old interactions with people around me. A very close friend of mine actually suggested me to do so, and initially I was completely confused and initially even I was not very sure about it, because जब आप पहली बार solo travel के बारे में सोचते भी हो तो बहुत सारे thoughts आते हैं आपके दिमाग में that you know whether you're going to enjoy alone or not in the unknown city, वो भी अकेले. Second is about your safety and security. ये सारे questions आते हैं, तो काफी doubts होते हैं mind में कि आप अकेले enjoy कर पाओगे कि नहीं कर पाओगे. And that is the reason I chose a place for my solo travel which was very close to my city, so that in case I start getting bored और मैं बहुत ही ज़्यादा पकने लगूँ अपनी खुद की कंपनी से, so I can just come back home easily. It's a hill station called Mahabaleshwar in Maharashtra. Mahabaleshwar was my first solo travel destination because it's very close to Mumbai and Pune, and I did not want to go very far and explore this thing कि मैं बहुत ही कहीं दूर चली गई हूँ, because I was not very confident कि whether I'll be able to enjoy by myself or not. And secondly, safety और security point of view से भी I thought कि पहली location आपकी जरूरी नहीं है कि आप कहीं बहुत ही दूर चले जाओ. You can start with a location close to your place and then you can get comfortable and you can explore that whether you are liking it or not. What to keep in mind when you do your first solo travel? पहली चीज तो जो मैंने करी थी, that choosing a location which is not very far from your place, मुझे लगता है it was a good decision to open up and to experience that thing for the first time without shelling a lot of money. दूसरी चीज, read lot of blogs, lot of articles, watch lot of videos on YouTube about the place you want to go. Understand कि वहाँ का local transportation कैसे चलता है. अगर आप public transport use करके जा रहे हो तो वहाँ पे locally आप कैसे travel करोगे. What is the weather over there? Food कैसा है वहाँ पे. So all this basic amount of research you have to do it. Pre-book things in advance. This is my suggestion. अगर आप पहली बार solo travel कर रहे हो, pre-book the places you want to stay, pre-book the transportation, because you don't want that hassle of experiencing things for the first time कि आप end moment पे कहीं पहुंच गए हो and you're struggling with places to stay and you're struggling with transportation and all. How was my first solo travel experience? Firstly, I had booked everything prior to going over there. I had a basic itinerary that what all points am I going to go, what all am I going to visit. So वो सारी चीजें मैंने इसलिए रेडी करके रखी थी ताकि मुझे वहां जाके ऐसा बोर फील ना हो कि शिट अब मैं आ तो चुकी हूँ बट मैं करूँ क्या. But there are couple of weird things which you are going to experience when you are traveling solo. Initially आपको वो weird लगेगा लेकिन धीरे धीरे as you start traveling more you get used to it. The first weird thing which I felt during my trip was eating alone. Wherever you are going, like to a dhaba or to a restaurant, you are just eating alone and everyone is looking at you. दूसरी चीज हो गई कि you have to click a lot of selfies. You have to just adjust with that or you have to ask people to click your pictures, but you cannot instruct them because obviously you are asking a favor. मतलब you have to just deal with whatever they are clicking. Literally had to push myself from within to ask strangers at every point कि please मेरी photo खींच दो, please मेरी photo खींच दो, and you get a lot of attention. Okay, especially in India, you will get a lot of attention, and then you have to be little stringent towards how much do you want to interact with people. मतलब आपको कितनी बातें करनी है. I would suggest कि थोड़ा सा conversations आप short रखो because usually जब आप अकेले होते हो तो you have to be little conscious about whom you're talking to, where you're talking to. तो वो एक आपको alert रहना पड़ता है. बाद में आप बेशर्म हो जाओगे and बाद में you will start just posing as if you have your personal cameraman, and this is what I do now, that I don't give a damn कि कोई क्या सोच रहा है. फोटो नहीं अच्छी आई है तो नहीं अच्छी आई है भाई, दूसरी खींच दो. But starting में थोड़ा weird feeling लगी. I also tried doing a lot of things for the first time. मतलब जो चीजें शायद मैं अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ होती तो मैं नहीं कर पाती, वो चीजें मैंने उस ट्रिप में करी थी. Like I did horse riding for the first time. I have never done it before, and I also know कि मैं अगर अपने दोस्तों के साथ होती तो भी मैं कभी नहीं करती. And lastly, I got that passion for photography. Not my photography, but nature photography. Because अभी से पहले तक जब भी मैं travel करती थी, I always used to click only my pictures और मुझे nature से कोई मतलब नहीं है. After traveling to Mahabaleshwar, I realized कि no, I have to click pictures of these beautiful hill station, these beautiful sunrise, sunset. वहाँ से मेरी photography की video लेने का एक passion जागा. After I came back from the trip, I knew this for sure that I'm going to be doing this again, because जितनी भी चीजें मैंने आपको बताई ये सारी चीजें मैंने उस वक्त experience करी थी और मुझे किसी भी चीज के लिए उस वक्त बुरा नहीं लग रहा था. Because when I came back in the city, I was fresh. I was still hurting because of things that were happening around me, but I was feeling so good and I knew that I'm going to be doing this again and I'm going to be following this and I'm not going to be dependent on my friends to travel with me in future. Some suggestions from my end, because I feel कि जो चीजें मैंने experience करी है, जो चीजें मैंने नहीं करी है और मुझे करनी चाहिए थी, that I should tell people so that जो भी ये सोच रहे हैं solo travel करने का उनके लिए थोड़ा हेल्पफुल हो सके. तो मेरा पहला सजेशन जो मैंने नहीं किया था और उससे मैंने सीखा और आज तक मैं करती आ रही हूँ is whenever you do solo travel, try and stay in hostels. Hostels are the best thing to stay when you're solo traveling because it helps you interact with lot of people from different background, different culture. आपको इतनी सारी कहानियां सुनने मिलेंगी, इतनी सारी स्टोरीज मिलेंगी, आप शायद उन लोगों से दोबारा शायद कभी मिलोगे भी नहीं, but it's a different experience altogether. Especially if you're an introvert person, it's easy to interact with people over there जिनके साथ आप रह रहे हो, तो वो एक्सपीरियंस बहुत अच्छा होता है. और मैं हमेशा जब भी सोलो ट्रैवल करती हूँ, आई ऑलवेज इंश्योर कि मैं हॉस्टल में ही रहूं, क्योंकि मैंने अपने पहले ट्रिप पे ये गलती करी थी that I was staying in a resort. After coming back from all the viewpoints and everything, I had nobody to talk to and it was extremely boring. दूसरा suggestion, when you're solo traveling, जैसे मैंने आपको पहले बताया that you're going to get lot of attention from people because आप अकेले हो and all of that. So one of the things which I always follow, I still follow, कि जब भी मैं अकेले होती हूँ या फिर मुझे कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है किसी से बात करने में, I know people are looking at me, I know there are people who want to talk to me, but मुझे नहीं करनी है बात. I simply put my headphones on, even if there's nothing playing in it, but I just keep my headphones on so that people understand that I am busy somewhere and I'm not interested in talking. So this is like a small hack which you can use if you want to avoid small talks and all of that. Now third suggestion, अगर आप फिर भी confident नहीं हो और आप फिर भी ये सोचते हो कि you know how are you going to enjoy all by yourself, आप बोर हो जाओगे and you are still not getting that confidence with respect to safety and security also, how are you going to travel locally over there. जैसे मेरे केस में भी मुझे ये concern था कि मैं locally कैसे travel करूंगी. So what I did was I booked a cab straight for 3 days. तो मुझे वो टेंशन साइड में मैंने कर दिया कि भाई I will just keep a car with me and I'm going to roam around at every place with the car. अगर आप दूर के लोकेशंस पे जा रहे हो तो आई एम श्योर इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल एंड इट टर्न्स आउट टू बी वेरी एक्सपेंसिव ऑल्सो. अगर आपके दिमाग में ये सारे डाउट्स है, सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी के, बोर होने के, आइटनरी के डाउट्स है, लोकली ट्रैवल करने के डाउट्स है, सो देन आई वुड सजेस्ट कि यू बुक थ्रू अ ट्रैवल एजेंसी. नाउ देयर आर लाइक स्मॉल कंपनीज व्हिच आर लाइक अपकमिंग startups, I would say, which target specially to these young generation of us, so that अगर हमारे जैसे लोगों को अगर सोलो ट्रैवल करना है और हमें उतना कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है तो हम उनके थ्रू बुक करके we can do a group traveling. So you're going solo but then there will be like 10-20 group of people. तो उसमें क्या होता है कि वो they take care of everything, like right from your landing to that place, right from your flight to your itinerary to your food. They will give you a travel dossier, everything will be covered in that, and you will also meet lot of people from different parts of the country and these people are almost going to be your age. तो वो जो एक प्रॉब्लम होती है कि अगर फैमिली हो गई या फिर कोई डिफरेंट टाइप के लोग हो गए तो कैसे वाइब करेंगे, फिर बहुत बोरिंग वो टूर जैसा हो जाएगा. बट दीज कंपनीज, जैसे मैंने बोला, दीज कंपनीज टारगेट स्पेशली यंगस्टर्स लाइक बिटवीन द एज ऑफ 18 to 35 और 18 to 40. आपकी वाइब जो है वो ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर रहेगी, तो यू कैन एंजॉय अमंगस्ट योरसेल्फ ऑल्सो. तो आपका वो प्रॉब्लम भी खत्म हो गया, आप सोलो भी चले गए और सारी चीजें कवर हो गई. ऐसी ही एक कंपनी which I recently discovered like couple of months back was Metanoia Expeditions. This is not a sponsored video. I am mentioning their name because you guys can go and check out their profile. They have lot of upcoming trips, whether domestic or abroad. And जो सोलो ट्रैवल की प्रॉब्लम होती है लोगों में कि वो कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं होता, you can join these guys. These guys keep a limit of 18 to 35 year olds only, and they will take care of everything right from your flight to your local transportation to your stay, food. They will give you a proper travel dossier of that particular place or country. तो मैंने अभी उनके साथ recently एक international trip किया था and I did it solo, but it was in a group of 20 people and I met some amazing folks over there. I had time of my life. मैंने बहुत enjoy किया because मैंने वो सारी चीजें भी कवर कर ली जो मुझे करनी थी. I met some amazing people. तो वाइब चेक भी बहुत अच्छे से हो गया था। तो अगर आप उन लोगों में से हो जिनको थोड़ा सा इश्यू है कि अकेले कैसे ट्रैवल करना है, तो डू चेक आउट मेटानोया एक्सपेडिशंस। आई एम गिविंग देयर लिंक इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स बिलो। सो गाइज, ये थी मेरी पहली ट्रैवल वीडियो की स्टोरी एंड सजेशंस जो मेरे एंड से मुझे लगा कि देनी चाहिए आप लोगों को। इफ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो, प्लीज click on the like button, share and subscribe my channel. And if you think that you have any kind of suggestion to make what you were expecting and you did not get out of it, और अगर आपको अपनी पहली travel story का क्या reason था, what was the motivation behind your first travel story, please mention it in the comments box below and I would really love to hear from you all. अगर आपको कुछ अच्छा नहीं लगा तो आप please मुझे बताओ so that I can make improvement from next video onwards. Till then, bye bye. See you guys. Sayonara.